strongest candidate and the man who is going to teach. You're going to teach a lesson to the teacher.
Labor people, hear this.
Road and John.
Pennsylvania elected for labor. For who? Labor. Everybody. Mother. Labor of the workers live up.
Comrades, we are going to join Comrade Rod and John on Sunday night. We're going to have a big rally. Last time they say they frightened, the Ghana Bible playing field, they frightened, they know they can't fool it. So they ain't want to say it's a rally, they say it's a big meeting. We're going to have a big rally. And we're going to show you how to fool Bayaboo without the use of AI. We have Rod and John, we have Wall Boss, we have top class entertainers like Luther and them guys, and flying down straight from Jamaica, we got Christopher Martin in by this Sunday night. Comrades, it's gonna be big. Remember, transportation is absolutely free. So organize your transportation all now. Do not get left behind. Too many of you got left behind last rally. Do not get left behind. Comrades, I want to greet all the way from the north, the one who given them the most hot head, bellyache, toothache, footache, eyeache, backache, toeache. The amazing Grace is here.
Tell them say we ready and we ready. Tell them labor. I run with labor. It's not labor. We run with labor. It's not labor.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anybody went to the Amazing Grace rally on Sunday? What a beautiful experience, eh? What a blessing. You know we had to go bless up the place after the jump with them Lego up there the week before. Comrades, I want to greet our comrade the King coming across to hang with Caesar. Comrade Curtis King from West St. George.
Ready. Tell them say we ready and we ready. Tell them labor. I run with labor. It's not labor. We run with labor. It's not labor. I run with labor.
Comrades, Curtis King is almost as fortunate as Jimmy. But whereas Jimmy, he ain't got nobody at all running against him. Curtis actually has somebody running against him, but nobody don't know. Nobody don't know. I want to greet as well the outgoing area representative for South Windward. Please give it up for Gusta Stevenson. Well now, man get brave and boasting and start talking a whole heap of thing. That ain't make no sense. Before election date announced. And when the election date drop, man get so frightened, them start to call all kind of date all wrong. Man want more time. So them reach all 2 years down the road. Man frightened. You know why they frightened? Because I guarantee you, this election on November 27th, 2025, nobody can beat Caesar. Make them noise for Caesar.
It's for labor, for who? Labor. Everybody. Mother. Labor of the workers live up. Mother. Comrade of the workers live.
Comrades, I have said enough for tonight. Good night to all the comrades who are watching us live. Hey? Bruce the Diamonds? What you do over there? Oh gosh. Well, Diamond people fed up run here. Well, you go get where you look for. Comrades, we are here tonight in our many numbers because we are labor, because we love St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we love the progress that we have seen, and we love one another. We love our children, and we want to secure their future. We want them to own their future. I hear they tell me Bruce sent a message to a student in Taiwan. A student who's studying in Taiwan. Tell the student, so they tell me, I don't know if it's true, but apparently the message tell the student, don't worry. If China take over, nobody would lose their scholarship in Taiwan. But I know how Bruce lie. All I know how Bruce lie. Anybody believe that? All you believe that? That make any sense? Briefly, I want to say good night. I saw last weekend we had a wonderful send-off for Comrade Selman Walters. It was a beautiful affair. And I know the majority of you were here. But there. Comrades, I see the sun's coming, and I want to greet them as they come. As the kids running here, let's say good night to them. Come say good night to the comrades. Come say good night to the comrades.
I've dreamt about my own death.
Gone away. All right.
Gone away, yeah, yeah.
All right. Well, let's greet the comrades then. Good night. It's good to have you guys. Good to have all of you here.
Put up your lighter for your friend.
And the one for Selman.
Gone away. You're there so today, then tomorrow you gone away. Gone away, yeah. Me feel it for you, cause it just
well, ring light looking nice.
Gone away, yeah. Gone away.
All right, comrades. We're gonna start tonight by going down south to the future. On Sunday night, we're gonna be owning the future with him in Bayabo, South Windward. Give some love here in South Central. Darren, Ron, and John.
Yes, I does the blessing. I does the blessing. Father God blessing.
Thank you.
Well, more blessing. I does the blessing. I does the blessing. Them can't stop me.
Congrats, good night.
I am blessed.
Yes, we are blessed.
I am blessed.
We are blessed to be alive.
Every day
We are blessed
of my life. I am
under the Unity Labour Party.
when I wake up in the
We are
morning
blessed
and I lay
have
my head to rest.
Comrade Sabata Caesar as the ULP candidate for this constituency. I must say good night to the comrades here in Chapman's. Good night to the people of South Central Windward, and to all the Labour people here, good night. Let me say good night to those who are online and everyone that is within the sound of my voice. As you could realize, the voice is not the best, but we have to continue to do the great work of the Unity Labour Party. Let me hear you make some noise for the Unity Labour Party. We are proud to be part of.
When my pencil mark the X, it's for labor. For who? Labor. Everybody! Mano!
And while you're at it, let's make some noise for your candidate, Sabata Caesar.
It's for labor. For who? Labor. Everybody! Mano!
Comrades, as the youngest candidate in this election, sometimes I would meet people here and there, and I would hear they asking me, Darren, are you sure that you're old enough for politics? But I want to tell them yes, and I always tell them yes, because leadership, it's not about age. It is about the energy, the ideas, and the heart to serve your nation. And that is what we are here to do under the Unity Labour Party. Comrades, we are a Labour family. Whether we are from West St. George, whether we are from Mariaquaw, South Windward, or South Central Windward, we are a Labour family, and we have to look out for our family. Comrades, we are one movement with one mission, and that is to keep building our nation together. That could only happen under the Unity Labour Party. Play the music.
Family.
Yeah, I know this.
I me say family.
Sure.
If I want thing, me hate a fern killer. Me no believe in a fern killer. Family.
So tonight, I stand here not only to support my brother and comrade, Sabotu Caesar, but to tell you that South Windward also stand firm with the Unity Labour Party.
When my pencil mark the exits for labor, for who labor? Everybody, mother.
Comrades, I'll speak a brief about Caesar. Sabotu Caesar is a man who doesn't just talk, as you know, because you have voted for him over and over. And come November the 27th, 2025, you would vote for Caesar again to be your
We not leave it, we come right. Show me the red. We not leave it, we come right. Get up on your head. We not leave it, we come.
Comrades, he's a man who can talk about agriculture. He could talk about tourism. He could talk about youth development and innovation in one sentence. And still make it sound sweet because he has the experience and the exposure. You see, while some talk without no ideas, Sabi plants the ideas. Literally, he literally planned the ideas and he watched them grow. And we have to big him up for that because he don't just talk, he do the work. He's the kind of leader we need to continue to transform our nation into the first-class world that we are heading towards.
We not leave it, we come right. Show me the red. We not leave it, we come right. Get up on your head.
Comrades, since I came into this political arena, Comrade Sabotu Caesar have been a guide step by step since I'm here. Anything I reach out to him for, he's willing and ready to help. And that shows the kind of representation that he continues to give to the people here in South Central Windward.
We not leave it, we come right. Show me the red. We not leave it, we come right. Get up on your head. We not leave it, we come right.
Comrades, I am not going to be long tonight. So let me come home to South Windward because I see we have some comrades here tonight from South Windward. Let me hear you. Those from South Windward. Swazo, I hear you, Swazo. Put up the flag where they see. They don't know once the flag they come is South Windward flag. Comrades, in South Windward, we are ready to continue the movement of the great work that we have been doing under the Unity Labour Party. Our plans are big, bold, and they build around us. And come Sunday in Bible, where you will hear more about the plans for the constituency of South Windward. Comrades, we are not dreaming small, and you will hear more and see more about the dream on Sunday. We are planting a modern and vibrant South Windward where everyone, young and old, can live, work, and thrive. Let me share some of my plans. I see the van load of people from South Windward just say, I have to pick them up over there. They come just in time to hear me wrap it up, but that's okay. For those from South Windward, I will be going around and you will see we have this card that says Darren Road and John South Winwood Labour is working for we. And behind here, you can see all the developmental plans, those that we have done before, and those that would work together to get done. Because it is not about me, it is about the people, and we have to continue to work for them. So comrades, the Unity Labour Party, as we know, built the Argyle International Airport. They are the education revolution, and I hear my comrade sister in front here, while Candyman was talking earlier about Bruce, and I know her son because we studied together in Taiwan and he's still in Taiwan. And we have to big up the government and the foreign policy. They would come and say all what they want to say, but let me tell you, they have not gone there. They have never had the experience. My fiancée is here in the crowd also, and she's from Chapman's, and she also studied in Taiwan. We have seen. She have friends. Devante have friends. We all have friends from different countries that have seen what happened. And we have to continue to vote for the Unity Labour Party so that our students in Taiwan would not go through such problems.
Watch our government, oh we love people. Watch our government, go in university. Watch our government, 100% road. Watch our.
So comrades, I am asking you tonight, let us move forward in faith, not in fear, as the NDP would want you to do. Let us continue to build and not to break down. Let us continue to let the labor flame burn in every home and in our heart and every village within the constituency of South Central Winwood. Support Comrade Sabato Caesar in South Central Winwood. Support all the Unity Labour Party candidates across this blessed land. And for those in South Winwood, when you get to South Winwood on Sunday, remember, Darren, Rodan, John is ready to serve, is ready to work, and ready to deliver. Because the future is now, and we are building it together. God bless you, and have a good night, South Central Winwood.
Supporting NDP is like getting hard. Let me see who supported Labour since they born. Cause 2001, we win election. We not leaving, we come right. Show me the red. We not leaving, we come right. We not leaving, we come right. Show me the red. We not leaving, we come right. Everybody sing. They don't have no behavior. That's why we voted for Labour. They don't have no behavior.
Comrades, Comrade Luther is coming in this weekend. Who is looking forward to seeing Luther on the stage?
We not leave it, we come right. Show me the red. We not leave it, we come right. Get up on your head. We not leave it.
All right, comrades. Right now, we're going to go over to Mariaqua. We're going to hear from the one and only Jimmy Prince.
We come right. Show me the red. We not leave it, we come right. Get up on your head. We not leave it, we come right. Show me the red. We not leave it, we come right. Everybody sing. They don't have no behavior. That's why we voted for no behavior. We voted for Labour. They don't have no behavior. That's why we voted for Labour. They don't have no behavior. We not leave it, we come right. Show me the red. We not leave it, we come right.
This is your political party. The Labour Party.
We come right.
Comrades and friends, good night. I'm happy to be here with you in Chapman's tonight. Coming from the beautiful valley of Mariaqua, your neighbor. And I wish to express my solidarity with your constituency and also with your representative. You should be proud to have as your representative Sabato Caesar tonight.
When my pencil mark the next, it's for Labour. For who? Labour. Everybody! Mother!
When I see comrades so many of you here tonight, when I see so many of the comrades at the various village meetings all over the country, I say to myself, not only are we winning these elections, but we are winning them bigger than we did the last time.
Labour people, tell them this. Labour in you, Labour in you.
I am confident, brothers and sisters, I am confident that the Unity Labour Party is the natural party of governance in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That confidence has come from the fact that we have a record, we have a platform on which to approach you for a sixth term. And that's why we're here tonight, to tell you that we have come back to say that a sixth term in government for the ULP is good for St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
And him watch my name. One good term, it deserves another. Negative or positive, or which one you're rather.
You see, throughout our campaign, you know, what you get from us is substance and quality. Not the foolishness you get on the platform from the NDP. They intend to cost their way to government. That's not how you get into government. You have to have a political organization which is people-centered, which has a plan, which has a design for the development of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And this ULP has that plan.
When my pencil mark the act is folly.
You see, in elections, you have three main elements. You have to have great leadership, you have to have good candidates, and you have to have a political party that can drive development. And I know that you have marked the ULP over the years, and I know you can say that we have all three elements with us.
Plus I wake up this morning feeling so amazing. So amazing. I'm feeling so...
Leadership. The Honorable Ralph Gonsalves, Dr. Ralph Gonsalves, is easily the best leader St. Vincent and the Grenadines has ever seen in its history.
The people want world government, nothing else makes sense. Save ghetto youth, everybody get help. World government, nothing else makes sense. Save ghetto youth, everybody get help. When you vote, world boss, world boss.
And the comrade is not only recognized in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. He is recognized throughout the Caribbean and indeed in the world. And there's evidence of that. Because St. Vincent and the Grenadines is the smallest country that ever sat on the United Nations Security Council. And that is because of the leadership of Ralph Gonsalves.
World boss, world boss. When you vote, world boss, world boss. Everybody up here, all over chop grass.
We just emerged from a special period. I call it a special period. Because no other time in the history of St. Vincent and the Grenadines has there been such a tumultuous time for us. The eruption of La Soufrière, Beryl hurricane, the pandemic, we also had Hurricane Elsa. We came through that. We did very well. And that is because of the leadership of Dr. Ralph Gonsalves.
Ralph is the man with the vision. Ralph.
Do you think that any other leader in this country would have brought us through that period as well as we did? Yeah? Those who are vying for power in the country, do you think that they have what it takes to do that? And this is a special period coming up again. Because right now, the world is changing. The geopolitics are different. There are rumors of wars, and there are wars. Climate change, and the like. we need a steady hand to run St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Dr. Ralph Gonsalves has provided that steady hand over the years, and we are grateful for that. The other element is the candidate. You have in Saboto Caesar a solid, competent, progressive man. You have seen how he has navigated this country through the period when we lost bananas. Because, people talk about agriculture all the time, and what they really mean, is banana. Yeah? The banana. We lost that by 2001. Over 4,000 banana farmers had left the industry. And later on, Saboto has tried to modernize agriculture, to change the mindset, to deal with it in a different way, and to have us still with food security in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Put your hands together for Saboto Caesar for that.
When my pencil on the neck, it's for labor. For who? Labor. Everybody! Mother! Labor of the world.
Saboto is a forward-looking people person. He ain't the man who will fight you around every corner, He's a very steady kind of person. Very thinking and thoughtful, I make a distinction there, kind of person. And he has brought that towards the representation of the people of South Central Windward. And you can attest to that.
It's for labor. For who? Labor. Everybody! Mother!
So when we come to ask you to vote for us for a 6th term, these are 2 elements that we put into you. But there's a 3rd element I mentioned. That is a party. A political party as organized as the ULP is the political party you need to vote for. It's a political party that talks about people all the time. So when we send people to university, when we say everybody should go to a secondary school, it's because we're thinking about people. Ordinary people. And every time I talk, I mention the fact that this is the time when poor people could see their way in this country under the ULP. Our entire program, our entire mindset is about developing people. And that is why we said universal secondary education. And they say, no, not until 2030. And not that they will introduce it in 2030, but they will consider it in 2030. That's how many years ago? That's 20 years gone now since we had universal secondary education. What would have happened to all those people over the last 20 years? Some of them now are doctors, some are lawyers, some are agriculturists, some are other professions, all over this country and all over the Caribbean and the world. Those people are there.
Only labor shouting, labor, labor, working for we. On the hills they blazing, labor, labor, working for we.
Because this party put people first. That's why this is a political party that replenishes itself as often as necessary. Look, we have the youngest candidate on stage here, walking among us, the older candidates, like Mr. King and myself. Sorry, myself and Mr. King. Because Mr. King never want me to put his name before mine, because he's younger than me.
And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear in labor, the NDP over yonder.
This is the political party that has Grace Walters on the stage here. We are attracting quality people like Grace and Kissal and Siobhan.
Hit them for six. Hit them for six. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for six. Hit them for six.
So we deal with the youth. We deal with experience. And we put a lot of emphasis on women. in this political party. Women. Because we believe in the dignity of women. Because women can run anything. On the other side, every time they have a meeting, they insulted women. You've heard them, whether in song or otherwise. And now they're saying this $500 baby thing. Well, you heard that too. You heard that too. But I ain't going to talk too long on that because tonight belongs to Sabi. But I just wanted to emphasize the fact that this political party, we in St. Vincent and the Grenadines right now, we are enjoying the three elements of candidacy, leadership, and party. And that's why we come to you for a 6th term. And we come to you for a 6th term on a record. We have a record. A record in foreign affairs, and I mentioned before, being on the Security Council. We have a record on the economy, because right now, we are the fastest growing Caribbean country after Guyana.
Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for 6.
That's a record, you know. And Guyana is only above us because they discovered oil. So their economy is booming more. But we in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which has come through, who have come through a special period of eruptions and pandemic, etc., that no other country had together. We have the fastest growing economy after Guyana. And that is something that we must be proud of. So when we're voting, remember that. Because we can't go back. We cannot go back to where we were of half the school and 40% common entrance passes and that kind of thing. We cannot go back to that. You know right now, I'm sure among you, you know of people who are doing tertiary education overseas or right here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And they're doing it free.
Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6.
So we also have a track record on education. That's what I'm talking about. We have a record on health. And although you hear them talk about health all the time, watch how far we have come with respect to health service in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Just look at Georgetown and you will see a major health complex there. The modern medical center, along with the smart hospital and a clinic in one area, where we have an MRI machine that costs $10 million that people used to go overseas to get. You used to have to raise funds by having sponsored walk and bake sale and barbecue to go overseas to access that. We have it right here. And not only that, we have right there in Georgetown a hemodialysis center where we have 72 people on dialysis, free of charge. Free of charge.
Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is...
So when you're voting on the 27th, remember that. Remember that. And also not just when you're voting, before you vote, when you're home, remember that and go and vote, you know. Because there are some people who say, we can't bother. We don't win. Nah, you have to vote. That's how you win. That is how you win.
Me and my neighbor, voting for Labour. Me and my neighbor, voting for Labour. Show me your voting finger. Raise up your voting finger. Show me your voting finger. Raise up the voting. Alright, me and my neighbor, voting for Labour. Voting for Labour. Me and my neighbor, voting for Labour.
So you can't sit down. You can't sit down. You have to get up and get up and vote. You cannot sit down home. And you can't sit down home either and you ain't say nothing. You know all of this. You have all this evidence. You need to talk to your neighbor. You need to talk to your friends that listen to me. St. Vincent and the Grenadines has made a quantum leap from 2001 to now. And we need to ensure that we continue in that path. And that is why you must vote. And that is why you must vote for ULP. We also have a record on infrastructure, not just health and education and social welfare, etc. Infrastructure which is necessary to carry us forward. You remember we saved Layu with the Layu waterfront, the AIA, Rebecca Bridge, etc. All of these things we have as a record of our achievement in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And we have plans. We have plans to go forward. We don't just jump up overnight like a jumbly umbrella NDP. We sit down and we plan out what we need to do in the interest of the people. And then we roll that plan out to the people. And you accept it, you vote us back in for a 6th term.
Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for 6.
So from Mariaqua, I greet you and to tell you that you have 1 seat already. Just take that off. Because we can't lose Mariaqua. And I want the same for South, Central, Windward.
Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks.
I hope tonight you've gotten a message at least, and that you will carry this forward for everybody else. Please go out and vote. Put your X for Saboto Caesar, a solid man, a great man, a competent man, an experienced man. You need to vote for Saboto. You need to vote for the ULP.
Hit them for 6.
South Central
Hit them for 6.
will do better
This time
with
is
Saboto.
plenty licks.
Thank you very much, and good night,
Hit them for
everyone.
6. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks. Leave out your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. Leave out your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. Comrade at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. The comrade at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear it.
Comrades, when a man could talk with that kind of freedom, you know, you don't got no worries in the world. Not a soul running against you, you just free, you know. You know, everybody envy Jimmy right now. Let's hear it for Comrade Jimmy Prince one more time, comrades.
Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks. Leave out your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. Leave out your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. Comrade at your door, knocking boom.
All you sing karaoke, karaoke
Comrade
time.
at your door, knocking
Karaoke time.
boom. And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear it.
Comrades, are you ready for Saturday night in Chateau Bel Air?
Yeah, how the rhythm going? That's the part of the rhythm I like, you know. Yeah, the part I'm going. Don't waste no time, just start to when you have the best. No waste man, can't go down in on you. No matter how you expect, you can't get back you. No man can give you a fresh chicken and get you. Come on your back, you have the cleanest plan. I know stop, like they like it. Between me and your man, you have to share it. And if you leave me, make sure you leave me. The sweetest part inside this
Oh my God. Let me see if I can make the pong pong with the horn.
Yeah, how the rhythm going?
Let me see if I can make it.
That's the part of the rhythm I like, you know. Yeah, the part I'm going. Don't waste no time, just start to when you have the best. No waste man, can't go down in on you. No matter how you expect, you can't get back you. No man can give you a fresh chicken and get you. When you're back, you have the cleanest plan. I know stop, like they like it. Between me and your man, you have to share it.
Behave yourself, behave
Then
yourself.
leave me, make sure you leave me.
All you
The
behave.
sweetest part inside this with
Let my
everything.
people behave. Let my people behave. Let my people behave. All you stop it. All you go home. All you go home.
Yeah, how the rhythm going? That's the part of the rhythm I like, you know. Yeah, the part I'm going. Don't waste no time, just start to when you have the best. No waste man, can't go down in on you.
Comrades, make sure to all the comrades who are watching live, transportation is free. We're gonna have the mother of all rallies in Leeward on Saturday night. Chateau Bel Air playing field. What a time we're gonna have. Oh my God. Watch this. Problem.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This year I'm moving like a carnival drummer. I get it on bad with my hands up there. I drink it all on so I must play. It's me and my friend that on the outside hold it. Oh yeah, yeah. Like a carnival drummer. I get it on bad with my hands up there. I drink it all on so I must play. It's me and my friend that on the outside hold it.
On Saturday.
Give me room, let me jump and get them on. Like a carnival drummer. Get on bad. Like a carnival drummer. Let me hear your things. Like a carnival drummer.
Hey, all behave all yourself. Problem ain't even reached yet and all behaving so. All behave. Book your transportation now. Do not get left behind. All right. Comrades, the 13th of November is the final day for the special registration period. If you know of young people, comrade, give me a little hearing there, comrade. If you know of young people who have not registered yet to vote, take them to get registered to vote. And on election day, the 27th of November, 2025, take them out, comrades, and make sure they vote. Make sure every Labour man, Labour woman vote. Because we're coming home with Saboto and South Central.
Labour people, hear this. When my pencil mark the exits for Labour. For who? Labour. Everybody.
Sing.
Labour of the world and live up.
All right. Comrades, we're gonna go up north now. And we're gonna welcome the amazing grace to South Central. We're gonna blow our horns. We're gonna clap our hands. We're gonna give her the best welcome ever in South Central here tonight. Welcome the amazing grace.
Natural beauty, you know. Yeah, no, I've never been someone shy until I see your eyes. Still I had to try, yeah. Oh yes, let me get my words right and then approach you. When I'll treat you like a man is supposed to. You'll never have to cry, no. I know everyone can relate to when they find a special someone. And she, yeah, so royal. And I want her in my life.
Labor!
When my pencil mark the exits for Labour. For who? Labour. Everybody. Mother.
I greet you from the beautiful constituency of North Windward. And I see some of our comrades here in the back. Give them a big South Central welcome.
It's for Labour. Mother. Labour of the world and live up.
Comrades, tonight, we join with you in solidarity of our brother, our comrade, a son of the soil, Comrade Saboto Caesar, a family man, a man who has also taken Chapman's and the rest of South Central as his own family. He has made you proud, comrades. He really has. Let's hear it up for Saboto Caesar.
It's for Labour, for who? Labour. Everybody. Mother.
candidate has done well. Your candidate has delivered for you. He has delivered in every single ministry to which he was assigned, but more so in the ministry of agriculture. He's a man who has come through for us, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, in times of disaster, delivering for us our famous, you remember that famous love box? He came through for us with the support for our farmers, not only in financial support, but also support in providing manure and other farm supplies that is needed for us to cultivate and to produce more crops.
Me and my neighbor, voting for labor.
Our comrade has also come through for us, for the fisher folk, with the support to fishermen in providing assistance after that tragic burial storm. He continues to support with delivery of livestock to farmers and others who desire to seek opportunities to get involved in the production of livestock, becoming self-reliant and owning their own businesses, putting money in their hands, comrade. He will continue to deliver as we move forward in the future. Why? Because your comrade, your candidate is a part of a team that keeps its promise, a team that continues to deliver and deliver and deliver, a team that seeks means and ways to take this country onward and upward at every opportunity.
Keep the fire burning, keep the fire burning, burn down with your vote on election day. And when you vote,
comrades, not only is your candidate, Comrade Saboto Caesar, a part of the team, your candidate is positioned at the head of the team. He's positioned in that way because he's respected among every single candidate that stands on the ULP's team.
right now my country making progress, which means the leader.
That respect that is given to your candidate, Saboto Caesar, is also respect that comes from the Honorable Prime Minister, and he will say this himself. Our comrade is now seeking your support. He's seeking your approval to continue to work for and with you. And we are here as comrades to endorse his request and to give you the assurance that we will continue to support and to uplift and to do everything in our power to stand with our comrade Saboto Caesar in moving this country and your constituency forward.
I'm phenomenal. I'm phenomenal. We're phenomenal. I'm phenomenal. I'm phenomenal. We're phenomenal. We're phenomenal.
Your candidate will continue to seek avenues to help you to own your future, as he has done in the past. He has done it for 3 terms, and he's asking you for the opportunity to do it again. He's on a team that has delivered the port. He's on a team that has delivered the AIA. He's on a team that has delivered the education revolution, the housing policies, improvement in agriculture. And he's on a team that is going to take this country into first world status, delivering to us a modern hospital, a new city at Arnesville, and so much more, comrades. We need you. We need your support. We need your prayers. We need your guidance. We need your vote.
No, it's true. Everything I
of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Every policy, every delivery, every decision, each time they perform, everything is done with you in mind, comrades. Everything is about our country, about where we can go, about where we want our children to go. Everything that the ULP does is about uplifting our people and taking us forward. Comrades, do not take anything that was done over the last 25 years for granted. It may look easy. Some people think because the ULP is doing it so smooth that it is easy. But it is not easy. It takes backbone. It takes decision-making skills. It takes strategic planning. And it takes a man who will stand up and say, this is what I want for my country. And you have that in Comrade Ralph, and you have that in Comrade Sabato Caesar.
All me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections.
Comrades, what we have on the line in this election is our country. What we have on the line in this election is the future of our children. What we have on the line in this election is our citizenship. What we have on the line is the sanctity of our country. We cannot let anyone take those things away from us. We have to own our future.
It's not an easy road. How many see the glamour and the glitter, so them think I better rose. Me say, who feels it knows. Ooh, Lord, every song say these blows. I cry, it's not an easy road. How many see the glamour and the glitter, so them think
And that song is true. A lot of people from the outside who wants to govern see the glamour and the glitter, and they thought that it was easy. But it takes a lot of willpower. It takes a lot of long nights. It takes a lot of sleepless nights. It does not take complaining about why we are sitting here so long when we should be in our beds. That is not what leadership calls for. Leadership calls for vim and vigor and the ability to stay up and to work for the people until everything is achieved. And that is what you have in this team.
It's for labor, for who labor? Everybody!
Comrades, let us not take anything for granted. We are asking you to give us the opportunity to allow you to own your future. That is why we're coming to you for a 6th term. We're coming to you to ask for your support on election day. We're asking you to come out in your numbers, because I will tell you this, and you know it, because I've heard you say it whenever I conversate with you. You've said it. You say, none of them on the other side does stay home. They all just come out and vote. So what happened to we? Why all of we can't come out and vote too? Every single one of us, comrades, need to come out and vote. We cannot sit down and say that we have won. You cannot sit down and say Comrade Sabato does not need you. You cannot say Comrade Jimmy doesn't need you, or Darren or King, or even myself. Although some comrades will say, but you cannot say that we do not need you. We need you, and we need you now more than ever.
it's good over bad, happiness over sad, it's right over wrong. You will be winning this one. It's truth over lie. Let your conscience be your guide. For this country they have no plans. Keep them in the opposition. Keep them out.
before I take my seat, I want to urge you to stay focused. There are a lot of distractions. There are a lot of things that people are trying to draw you in to discuss rather than having you to discuss the issues. So I'm saying to you, when they put up the gossip, you put up a fact. When they try to reel you in with the gossip and the comments, you put up something. You put up the progress that this country has made. You put up the testimonies of the many people who have benefited from this country. You put up the progress that St. Vincent has made in the last 25 years. Ignore the noise. They say that empty barrels make the most noise. Ignore the noise, comrades, because you know better. You know better. So we need to have our message out. Do not let anybody distract you from what the ULP has done in the past and what the ULP is continuing to do in the future. Comrades, we need your prayers also, because the prayer of a faithful man availeth much, and we need you to pray for us. So at this time, I'm calling on every prayer warrior that is here tonight, every prayer warrior that's listening to me on the live. I'm asking you, please, to continue to pray for us. Continue to pray for God's guidance and his protection on our lives, because this is not an easy road, but we need everyone to come out and vote. Thank you so much, and thank you for the support that you have been giving us this far.
In the midst of all my problems, in the midst of all my fears, I cried to my Savior, and he heard my every prayer. He said, I'm with you always, on me you can depend. So I wipe my weeping eyes, and I look towards the sky.
Oh, let's sing.
Bigger than all my problems, bigger than all my fears. God is bigger than any mountain that I can and cannot see. Bigger than all my trials, bigger than anything. God is bigger than any mountain that I can and cannot see.
Comrades, let's hear it again for Comrade Grace Walters.
He's bigger than all my problems, bigger than all my fears. God is bigger than any mountain.
Tell all you, man. The way she delivers a speech with such poise, the way she carries herself, you know, she don't gotta read the whole speech and pick it like when Fowler pick rice. Call one word today and the other one tomorrow, and make a whole heap of mistake and laugh when you make the mistake. I don't know who I'm talking about. Comrades, we went to Rose Hall last night, and a massive turnout. North Leeward is ready to vote. And a man brought a ram goat on the stage. The fella is a farmer. He said he could hardly see properly. But his conscience remains fully intact. The man said, I bring this ram goat for the Prime Minister. He said, because of this man, I have a home with a roof over my head and a deed to go with it. He said, I'm ungrateful. He said, I don't have much to give to him, but I have this ram goat. I go give it to you to strengthen you, to fortify you, so that you could beat. What name again? What we name again? What name again? What name again? The man couldn't remember his name. The man who even... Man say, we name again?
From good river, good fillet, manish water, really good eat, make the herring for your daughter. Very good lunch, put the bite in your back. It make your daughter, walk and talk.
Oh, none of the baddest thing. None of the baddest thing. Comrades, if you want to see the ram goat at the rally on the weekend, make some noise.
Good river, good fillet. Manish water, really good eat, make the herring for your daughter. Very good lunch, put the bite in your back. It make your daughter walk and talk.
And comrades, remember, this Sunday night, we're going to Bayaboo. And we're going to do this one for all the bad-minded ones that leave St. Vincent and the Grenadines, gone overseas, and run down St. Vincent and the Grenadines day and night on Facebook. Some of them over there, and they blaming people in St. Vincent because they over there catch them backside. When you hear them running people down and cussing people up on Facebook, come Sunday night, we go do this one for all of them who got full of mouth.
Chatty, Mount Amasi, mix up. Why you don't leave people business? I said, fill down people business. Good God, I tell you about. Now, see near God, no see nearby your place.
Oh my God.
I say, believe people business and mind your own. I say, believe people business. Leave people business alone. Leave people business and mind your own. Leave people business alone. Leave people business and mind your own.
It's not Labour fault, it's not Ralph fault, it's not anybody in St. Vincent fault. They're England and the cola bite you. And you can't pay for your heating. And you can't do anything proper with your life. And you can't get a promotion in a job over there. Some of you is bad mind holding all your back. No matter where all you go. No matter where all you go can't make it because you're bad minded.
Sorry for my dog. Him turn round by two. And if you jump out a frying pan, I know you jump in a fire, yeah. I said you're sorry if him a go turn round by two.
Comrades, my tongue getting sharper now because the comrade tell me Sunday night, take them on, take them on, take them on. Some of them over there like to talk about things hard in St. Vincent, things hard with them. Tell them send home a barrel, hay ball for them. They got their parents in St. Vincent and I said nothing for their parents. They ain't got nothing to send. They always broke and they over there. It's not our fault. Tell them catch a plane and come home. The ticket too expensive. I thought you have money. You can't even buy a plane ticket to come home. It's not we fault. Mind your own business.
Man to man is so unjust. Children, you don't know who to trust. Your worst enemy could be your best friend. And your best friend, your worst enemy. Some will eat and drink with you. Then behind them sus upon you. Only your friend know your secret.
I want y'all to sing this part.
So only he.
Sing this part loud, make them hear you.
Could reveal.
Some of them on the live right now.
And who that?
Stay with all of and suffer. It ain't our fault. St. Vincent and the Grenadines will continue to strive. We will continue to survive. We will continue to thrive. We will continue to prosper under labor. And no bad mind is going to hold us back. It's 6 in your tail.
Pray God will guide and protect I always. So we don't fear them evil ways. So we don't fear them evil ways. When you see bad mind people, tell them wrong way. So we don't fear them evil ways. So we don't fear them evil ways. I say throw bad mind out the window. We say no bad mind people, them can't come and run way. Them can't come and run way. All when they want friend you, show them out of your beach. Them can't come and run way. Them can't come and run.
Comrades, I want to call the comrade from West St. George to the mic. Comrade Curtis King has been doing an excellent job as our Minister of Education, and we have been pumping out record numbers of students who are graduating from college with degrees, with associate degrees. We are pumping out record nursing students, record students at university, and we're pumping out record tuition scholarships and other scholarships in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Curtis King is doing a phenomenal job, and we will keep him there to return as our education minister. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Here he comes.
Well, the years have come and the years have gone. Still the Son of Man keeps a trotting on. Journey, journey on. Yeah, from innocence to experience, from dependence to independence. Journey, journey on. Well, now I have loved and I have been loved. I have judged and I have been judged. Journey, journey on. So whether come or storm, there's a victory. 'Cause I'm in all and all is in me. Journey, journey on.
Yes, we are about to talk about that started in 2001.
Never get weary, yeah. Journey,
He joined the journey
oh journey.
in 2007.
Still I never get
But up to now,
weary, yeah.
we ain't got weary yet.
I was captured on the banks of the river Nile, carried far behind the seas. Journey,
This is a
journey
good
on. So I left my home in the morning. I wanted
to
my
see
home in the evening.
I want to see
Journey,
you show that you ain't tired yet.
journey on.
Because this journey
Journey,
is one for us.
oh journey. And I never get weary, yeah. Journey,
Journey, man.
oh journey. Yeah. Still I never get weary, yeah. Like the sun and sea, like wind blowing free. I've got to be free, 1983. Journey, journey on. So from the lessons learned and the tables turned, the victories heard and my heart still yearns to journey, journey on. Journey, oh journey, yeah. And I never get weary, yeah.
Never get tired.
Journey, oh journey.
All right, Donovan. Pull it down. Comrades of labor. Comrades of labor. Let me hear the horn. Let me hear the horn.
For labor, for who labor? Everybody, mother, labor of the workers live up. Mother.
Comrades, I want to hear the horns. You know why I want to hear the horns? Because when you blow your horn, and the pig get vexed. So let me hear the horns tonight.
Donovan, let me hear this song.
Labor people, hear this. When my pencil want the X, it's for labor. For who? Labor. Everybody, mother. Labor of the workers live up. Mother.
All right, comrades. Tonight, comrades, we are gathered here under wonderful moonlight. Look at the moon. We are here in Chapman's, and believe me, I could feel the energy, and I know the spirit of labor is very much present. Tonight, we are here to talk about a journey of transformation that we commenced 2001. And tonight, we want to talk also about the people-centered policies that has been developed over the years by the Unity Labour Party. And I want to talk about the progress that these policies have generated as the reason why we should be returned to office for 6th term. So I want your attention, and I want DJ for you to play with me too. Because tonight, we are here to make sure that the people of Chapman and this wonderful constituency understand that we have a very serious exercise ahead of us. And we want to ensure that you recognize how serious and important it is that you would not only turn out as individuals, but you would go knocking on your neighbor's door to get your neighbor to send her or his children who could vote to the polls. We have to go out there together and cast our vote for the Unity Labour Party. I always say when I start that it is great that we turn out in numbers to these public meetings and these rallies. But the most important turnout is at the polls. I don't want you to lose sight of that. Because the future of this country depends on the choice that you make on November 27th.
Me and my neighbor, voting for labor. Me and my neighbor, voting for labor. Show me your voting finger. Raise up your voting finger. Show me your voting finger. Raise up the voting. All right, me and my neighbor.
So, when we talk about owning the future, it's a very serious request we are making of you. And we don't want you to lose sight of this. But there are those on the other side who will, of course, tell you different. And I've been making the point, and I want to repeat it here tonight, that for us in the Unity Labour Party, leadership is about the next generation. Leadership is our duty to that next generation, and of course, to our people in general. On the other hand, leadership for them is about making deals with the foreigners who want to control St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And that is why I want to start by appealing to you who come from a constituency where Fanny Greggs, y'all know her, I know her. She didn't live too far. She wasn't living too far from here. But why Fanny Greggs is important? Because when everything else seemed like the foreigners had conquered St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Fanny Gregg stood as the last line of defense. And she mobilized her people to fight against those who wanted to control St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Never lost my way, never
Never turn full when I reach out the crossroad. Never lost my way. Never see the hype and get caught.
And you all know me as a serious guy. So I'm with a serious message. Because I'm going to repeat, our future depends on what we do on November 27th. In 1979, again, you had an attempt by those who are servants of the colonialists and the foreigners who want to control this country. And the leader of the other guys, he came up here in 1979 to roll back the wonderful work done by Joshua and the Labour Party at the time. But thankfully, once again, you, this constituency, led the resistance by putting a good cut backside on the leader of the NDP. So you all know what it is to resist those who want to control us, those who want to sell us out, those who want to sell our very souls. So this constituency has a proud record of leading in the resistance against those who want to sell out our patrimony. Comrades, in this year, 2025, we have some new set of fellas on the other side coming again with an attempt to sell us out. This time, they want to sell our passport, our patrimony. But don't think it's the passport alone they want to sell it. They want to privatize everything, and we think we'll get them. Foreigners again, not Caribbean people, but the colonialists and the imperialists who are here today fighting after 25 years to get NDP in power so that NDP could make deals with them to sell our passport.
Keep bad mind out of my heart. Keep negative out of my thoughts. Me know say it's easy to pray the wrong way, so Jah please guide me every day.
Comrades, we have to stop them. We have to say no to them. Because they are hell-bent on doing it. The leader on the other side, he doesn't care, you know. Because he could always sell out our passport, and when it no longer is recognized, because it has no reputation, you know what he's going to do? He's going to run off to Canada. You know why? Because he told us, right in our parliament, that he has the Canadian passport in his front pocket. And where the VINCENT one is? Where the VINCENT one is? In his back pocket. Because so he can't talk about St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Because me laugh with them. A Sykes man I use cause I graphish them. Won't stop me with them clock cause I graphish them. Prosperity me walk cause.
So comrades, this is serious business. This is serious business. And we have to ensure that we stop these guys from selling us out. And some of them like selling us because they're greedy. And I'm not going to back from saying that. Because the one who running against our comrade Soboto, you must ask him, the next time you see him, why they call him letterhead. Because, you see, they are hell-bent on making deals that would put money into their pockets and to hell with the rest of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And we have to stop that.
I'm too experienced to be taking for a stroll. To experience someone to reckon with.
And I want to demonstrate with practical examples of what I'm talking about. And that is why I'm saying, tonight, as a teacher, and I always would say, I'm first and foremost a teacher. One who loves this country. And that's why I'm so serious about this thing. Let me tell you, our efforts at developing people here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines has met with opposition from the Democratic Party on every single occasion. And then they talk nonsense that we are not about people-centered development. How false is that statement? Now, when we gained our independence in 1979, it was recognized that in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, we had many gaps in our development. We had a legacy of underdevelopment. We didn't have infrastructure in place to accommodate the sort of economic activities that we wanted. Comrades, our people, the most important resource was not developed. They needed an education. Comrades, our health situation was terrible. And I could go on and on. But the point is, this Unity Labour Party did not come and complain and say this is that and that. You know what we did? We embarked on a program to develop our people. And one of the first things that we said, look, if we are going to have persons who will work to transform this country, then these persons must have good health and must have a good education. And so we introduced the education revolution. And I want to say this because too often persons think that when we talk about the education revolution, we are talking only about universal access to secondary school. But that is only one part of the revolution. We address all the childhood centers. You know, when we came into office, less than 2 persons between the ages of 3 to 5 was attending all the childhood centers, or what we call preschools. And while we have most persons attending primary schools, only 4 out of every 10 was finding a place in secondary school. I ain't giving you no old talk, I'm giving you facts.
I'm voting, I'm not joking.
And let me tell you something else. Where the community college was concerned, we didn't really have a community college. And even though they started it, they didn't start it as a community college. They used to call it advanced level. We had to go and expand it and make it into a true community center and expand the population from a mere 500 to over 2,500 today.
I'm voting Ralph and Labour. Yes, me and me neighbor. MDP, them a joker like a pack of cat, them a play poker.
And when we talk about university education, you had to go and take a big loan. You're catching your royal. Your children couldn't go to university because it was too expensive. Today, we have persons going to university from all walks of life. Almost every home, as the brother said. So when they say we are not developing people who get in the education houses, who get in the education roads, it's the people who get in that education.
With different colors, one people, different colors.
So today, our parents can feel proud regardless of where you live, because you have an opportunity now to see your child move from preschool to university. You think it's easy? Somebody said, Comrade Darren, his girlfriend is in this audience tonight. Where she studied? Where she studied? In Taiwan. But these guys on the other side, they did not support that. Why? Because they believe in the elitism. They wanted only certain number of persons to be able to go to secondary school and university. So I remember when I was at the St. Vincent Grammar School in 2004, and we decided that we were not going to take in only 150 40 or 130 that we used to do. We said we're going to take in 250. You know what members on the other side said? They said, oh God, Ralph water down the education system. All kind of people are go grammar school now. That is their mentality. Because they want always to give the impression only certain people could go to grammar school.
So as sure as the sun.
Well, it ain't water down. Because today, these schools, even with students from all over the place, they are doing well. In fact, as was mentioned by Candyman, our results are up there. Great performance by our students. And I want, look, I heard somebody mention 93%. The girls' high school performance is like 98.94%. Huh? Almost perfect. Never attain those kind of results. So when they talk about water down system, what are they talking about? And your schools right out there, North Union, tell them, just did well. So too, Adelphi, close by to you. Eh? So too, Georgetown, close by to you. And we could go on. Eh? I am going to also mention health. Because as I always say, when I was growing up and I go to the clinic, you used to get a doctor come in every 2 weeks. Y'all remember that? Sometimes they don't even come up for the regular 2-week trip. But when you go to them, it's like you have to get a translator. You couldn't understand what they're saying. And when they write some scratch thing on the paper, you can't understand it either. Because they spoke differently from you. They look differently from you. Eh? But today, when you go to a doctor, it's somebody you know. Might be a neighbor. Because today, our people have done so well that we don't need to send to India for doctors again. Our own VINCENT people are doctors here.
Too far to turn back now. Too far to turn back now. We marching you and me on to victory. Too far to turn back now.
So they say more nothing about turning back. And I will repeat. Comrade Jimmy has said he has done a wonderful job in terms of carrying on the health revolution in this country. Today we have clinics all over St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And we have upgraded some of these clinics to polyclinics. And even as we speak, we are doing upgrade with clinics all over, including in this constituency. So today, every Vincentian lives within 5 minutes drive or 10 minutes walk to get to health services. So, what are we developing? Now people, who is at the center of our policies? Who is at the center of our development? Now people? Now people going for the health services? So when you hear they talk their nonsense, run them. Tell them you know better than that. And comrades, I could talk all night tonight when they storm you, but I know you come to waste about it. But I can't leave without I mention the next one. Infrastructure. Now, for years, we are talking about putting in the necessary infrastructure to ensure that we could move from one place to the other to encourage economic activities. One of the first things we did was to build the Robbery Dry River. And you know them wicked guys on the other side used to be running up there every time rain come to see if it wash away. You remember that? You remember that?
We're gonna chase those crazy ballheads out of town.
There's some crazy ballheads. And when we go to the polls, we're gonna run them. We're gonna chase them. They're too wicked. So who you think we develop the Robbery Dry River for? the Robbery River Bridge. Not for people. Huh? Who crossing it? Not people. And the mother of all infrastructure project, the Argyle International Airport. They're so bad-minded, they try to stop it at every cost. Up to February of 2017 when the airport opened. The leader, this present leader of the opposition, wrote to the regulatory body in the Caribbean and tell them to stop playing from landing. Bad mind. Who we develop the airport for? Not for people. Not for people. Today, our brothers and sisters living in Canada, living in the United States, living in Europe, living in, look, the United Kingdom, they could get on a plane and fly come home. We see them all the time. Huh? So who we develop the airport for? Who using the airport? Now people, I tell you already, these guys on the other side, for them, leadership is about making deals. But for us, leadership is about developing our next generation and our people.
Oh, Father God, so guide me from the bad mind people. Want them way up.
So, with us, we are always articulating a clear vision for the development of this place. Not some hopsy, scotchy kind of policies. To the extent that they have become disrespectful, telling you as young ladies, I must go get breed for $500. Out of place.
Oh, Father God, so guide me from the bad mind people. Want them way up.
Yes, that is why when they come, you must run them. Tell them you go on past that. Because it's a base level thing they're trying to do. Damn out of place. We are talking about developing people. Give them education. Our workers in the public service, most of them are who? Women. And they could get 100% loan, mortgage to build their houses. They get in a university education so they could go away and study and come back and develop themselves.
To put a smile upon her face and take you to the higher place.
Look, comrades, it pains me when I have to listen to this kind of disrespect from the NDP. But I'm not surprised. Because if you listen to them, if you follow them over the years, that is what they have been doing. But now, because election day, and now because they have been in opposition for the last 25 years, and for some of them, this is the last chance, they're coming up with all kind of nonsense, which their backers from England telling them, you could beat that. You could beat that. In an era when we are saying that we want all of our people to participate in the democracy of our country, in the development of our country, them still taking orders from people in England. They're taking orders from colonialists, imperialists who want to sell our passport.
Keep the fire burning. Keep the fire burning. Burn down with your vote on election day. And when you vote for your party, remember to vote you healthy. Burn them with the fire all the way.
Comrades, let me come quickly to the end. But I want to tell you, our progressive policies have transformed this lovely country of ours. So much so that we are now talking about lifting our country even higher by embarking on the last road to developing our country to the level of a first world country in terms of the quality of life of our people. so that people in the United Kingdom, people in the USA, people in Canada, they will not be enjoying a life better than ours here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. That is why I tell you, look, this is serious business. And we must talk to them in real terms and show them that we've gone past the nonsense that they're talking about. Huh? And the disrespectful manner they're talking about. Look, because of our policies, we have generated the sort of economic growth that is second only to Guyana in this Caribbean region.
We not leave where we come right. Show me the red. We not leave where we come right.
And let me tell you all something. This is only so because Guyana has oil. We don't have. And don't forget, coming home, that we just had a pandemic worldwide. St. Vincent was impacted by COVID-19. And when we think we see in our way, what happened? We had a volcanic eruption. Well, we had 32 explosive eruptions. But this comrade, your representative, the Honorable Soboto Caesar, he led the recovery in our agriculture. In fact, he was performing so good that when we were affected by COVID, which decimated most economies in the rest of the Caribbean, our contraction, that is to say, our loss in terms of economic activities and resources was measured to be only 5%. Only 5%. That is because we were able to feed ourselves. Within that period, had to depend on large importation of food. In fact, we were supplying food to other Caribbean countries. Thanks to this, brother.
Through the fire, through the rain, through the heartaches and the pain, yeah, we will survive.
So, the choice before you is stark, man. So you want a fella who hardly there, going in one of them country up there every minute, missing in action. I have written thousands of letters, testimonials, using my letterhead. I never charge a cent yet. But you get fellas and fellas who are on the other side, charging people exorbitant prices for use of their letterhead. But they want to run country. You get fellas on the other side who saying that the salary of parliamentarian too low. So they want to go for raise this. Huh? You ever hear this comrade Soboto to talk about his salary too low? Huh? You have to have love if you want to be in this thing.
My God, and they no bad like me. All them a gonna they no mad like me. My God, and they no mad like me. All them a chat they no mad like me.
Comrades, Soboto has love. Just like the Unity Labour Party has love. And I'm going to say this tonight. The only how the guys on the other side in the party that they belong could enjoy love is when they're going to ask God for forgiveness. Because they went in a church, their supporters, and desecrated the church. There's in Georgetown when they had the funeral service for one of their own. And you had within them too a man who stole a church and said he could do it again. So they can't experience love until they're going to ask for forgiveness. This is serious business for serious people. And we must not ease up on them. We must tell them in no uncertain terms, get their acts together. Otherwise we're not considering them. And that is why I ask you, when you go to the polls, look for the star. Look for the name Soboto Caesar. And put your X next to Caesar. Because Caesar is going to continue with the Unity Labour Party on this journey to to develop St. Vincent and the Grenadines like it has never been developed before. Comrades, I thank you for listening to me. But remember, the best gift you could give me is by turning out on the 27th of November and put your X solidly next to the star. Thank you.
Yo,
God bless.
Labour people,
for the rest
hear this. When my pencil mark the X, it's for labor. For who? Labor. Everybody, mother. Labor of the workers live up. Mother. Comrade of the workers live. Everybody, every labor man and woman, show me all your hand and hand. If you're ready for election, show me every hand and hand. Every labor man and woman, show me all your hand and hand. You're ready to win the next one. When you gonna learn NDP? When you gonna learn?
Come on, let's put it together for Comrade Curtis King. Gosh, boy. Are you ready for the weekend?
6 runs from 1 bar. You hear that? You know what I mean, me boy.
Are you ready for the weekend? Start to prime
You know
up.
what I mean?
Start to prime up, never people.
Push it, 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 push it. Sweetest that I jump the street. Come in the party, it took me about 50 seconds before me could stop me friend. He alone had a back like petrol, asking if me depend it. Always asking me stupidness. Mary had a little and my mommy had a rum dog. Come like 10 power board with the glass, the alcohol of me moving dog. 84.5, but them tell me speed does make the cars. They give a tutorial how to handle it, it's the rum of cars. The 750 and men over the 6, the family size turbo charge.
430, we ain't that old.
They must think I'm a little boy, I will go ahead. I say nobody could stop this arcade. Them no say me fully done.
Nobody can stop this arcade.
I just like another shot. So you know me active. I jam in another girl. I say nobody could stop this arcade. Nobody could stop this arcade. Nobody could stop this arcade. I have a red button, don't make me push it. I have a red button, don't make me push it. I have a red button, don't make me push it. Push it, push it.
Ready again, gentlemen. Van full out of South Central going down Saturday. Sabi, where you say 30? 30 van full. 30 van full. The whole of South Central going leeward Saturday.
Big up all of me real friends. Big up. And we go run with big friends.
Are you ready, comrades?
Problem is a problem.
Leeward we coming.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh.
Easy, Donovan, easy. Saturday night. Regardless to what anybody say. Factually, the biggest soca stars in the world are gonna be with the Unity Labour Party in Chateau Bel Air come Saturday night. Make sure you're there. The world boss is gonna be there. Carlos James, the North Star, is gonna be there. And the ULP team is gonna be there. Make sure you are there. You make sure you are there. Cause there ain't no other place to be. Rally start 4:30. Cause Chateau de far. Comrades, we have had a very challenging term. It is the most challenging period in the history of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Between 2020 and now. Comrades, earlier on, Comrade Grace Walters mentioned, Labour does make things look easy, but it ain't easy. Do you know how many challenges and adversities our agricultural sector has faced in the last 5 years? You don't think about it, you know. COVID was devastating to agriculture all over the world. So for kill off everything. Animals, everything. All the crap, everything. We had storm after that. We had drought. We had storm again. Sometimes people say, where's Saboto there? Saboto out there, grinding hard in the field. You see him holding up Dashin. He gone with the farmers to try to plant a more resilient crop. You see him handing out chicken because a lot of people lost their chicks with Sofre and so on and so forth. You see him handing out money. All of this and all of that. And some of these programs may not have been perfectly rolled out, but Saboto worked hard in the last 5 years. And people judge Saboto unfairly. But we know that Sabi worked hard for all of we in the last 5 years. And we know that he's not perfect, but he's a damn good minister. He's an excellent minister. And we're not looking for perfection. Excellence is good enough for all of we. And that is why we're going to vote him back. Welcome, welcome, the man for South Central. The real deal. He not no fake. The man who don't run away. The one and only. Sabi.
I'm alive.
South Central with what?
When I hear you breathe, I can't wait to find
the Labour power here tonight.
I'm alive.
Let me see all the hands in the air.
I can touch the
as we begin the celebration. You will be forever. Better by far. Of the people and for the people.
I just drift away.
Together we live St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
I'm glad that I'm alive.
The people of Chapman. Diamond.
Fill me with love.
New Ground.
Make me walk.
Lomans and Lauders. Great. South Union. La Marine.
Couldn't get much higher. My spirit is blind. Signs alive.
All over the country.
Where you come from.
Happy States. Long Peace. Comrades and friends, from near and far,
Hit them for six. Hit them for six. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for six.
comrades and friends, from near and through. When you see my hand go down, I want to quiet down. My hand going down. Comrades all, those who are here in Chapman's, and those who are following this live meeting. For the last 25 years, the NDP went all over the world to look for money to campaign. They met some passport people who want to buy passports. And you know what they do? They made a promise to these passport people that whatever they want in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, they are going to get. And the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines must rise up tonight throughout this country to make sure that the NDP, they never see government in this country.
Them no want we reach the way. Them only want we listen when them teach we say. Mr. MP, so you mean to say get a new stuff and live nowhere. Them want we for fire.
Remember, you know, we never gave anybody any authority or authorization to sell with passport, you know. The NDP, that they are out of place, and we have to go to the polls and vote overwhelmingly for the Unity Labour Party to make sure that the plans are stopping.
All them are rinse and a brown. Stop them blacks, we'll have to move. Come we go mash them down. Can't lose. Deal with them rocks because of who them come approve me and mash them down.
I want to ask you a question here tonight. And those who are following on the live, at home and in the diaspora, I want to ask you a question. If I give you money for 25 years to run your party and run your campaign, how many passports do we owe them? I want to repeat that question. If I give you money for 25 years, now 1 year, you know, now 25 months, you know, I give you money for 25 years, a quarter of a century. They owe these passport people over 5 million passports, and we must never, ever make the NDP come to our face and repay them people.
Oh yeah.
When you hear the NDP talk about privatizing the hospital, you know what I mean? No longer public hospital. You have to go to the white man who they sell the soul to go in your own hospital in your own country. Because remember, you know, there was a time in this country when we had a coconut oil factory. And when I drive past there, a rich man took that and turned it into a car park. When the car find money, and when the car find passports to pay back the people, the white man in England, he done iron the Arrowwood factory in Orange Hill. The white man in England done I.A.N. Lord, that's what we fixing up. He coming for that, he won't come for that. I want to tell you this. The white man in England done I.A.N. the Argyle International Airport to come take over our airport when NDP can't talk to them about how they're going to pay back that 25 years of money they owe. Imagine you going into your airport and a white man outside have to pay he to go inside our airport. We have to rise up all over this country and defend the land of Joseph Chatoué, defend the land of Duvalier, defend the land of Fanny Gregg.
No, we ain't giving up, no. We put up a fight, we got to be ready, 'cause time's getting dreary. Just said, don't you worry, I'll be in a hurry, Lord.
I ain't afraid to call any country name tonight. All of us just there on the internet. When China lend you money and you can't pay back the money, they come in for your port. Now, Mrs. Bueno, if you go online, you could see that. So the port that we just opened, NDP will either have to use it to pay back China, or the passport men and women will come and block us at the gate. Man like Pity go find a white man at the gate, or a Chinese man, before he could go into Port Kingston. Are we Port?
I told it. I ain't never scared. 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 I told it. I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared.
You know, because of what we just eat sometimes, you end up with either pressure or sugar. I ain't saying diabetes, sugar. Because of this government, we are able to build a modern center in this country. For if you get sugar, you could go there if your kidneys are failing. Under NDP, you know, you either fork out the money that you don't have or you're dead. Under the ULP, we continue to show our love for the people. Are you going to allow those passport selling vagabonds to sell out the modern diagnostic center in Georgetown because they wanted money for the campaign?
Zero me I come from, but look by me no, look by me no,
look by me no.
I know me I come from, but look by me no, look by me no.
You know, China is famous. When they lend their money, they put a toll. Could you imagine if me and you want to go a Sandy Bay, a hog hole on a Friday night, we have to pay a Chinese man a toll before we go over Rabuka River? That is why NDP want to bring in this country here. For cross our own bridge. Comrades, politics is serious business for serious people. And anytime you see any NDP candidate, run them. They are passport sellers and passport thieves who want to sell out our patrimony and must never be given a chance to govern this country.
Real thugs never forget the dumb plan or where we come from. Yeah. Real thugs never worry about being on. Cause we destiny don't plan. Some say we not live long. The other say a judgment road. Live my next set. Send me sell my soul to Satan. God bless me for shame.
The NDP sell his soul to Satan.
Me a go tell the boy happy grow. You coulda call it papi. Me life never easy, me don't tread up road. But miss me use lucky road. Me always dream big, say me a go lucky. Real thugs never forget the dumb plan. Or when me come from. Real thugs never worry about being land. Cause we destiny don't plan. Some say we not live long. The other say a judgment road. Live my next set, say me sell my.
I am taking off the mask off a NDP face so you could see the vagabonds here who want to run this country. Never run this country.
Life teach me something, make me not trust a lot. Me not trust me car, so me figure trust a shot. Can't find someone my friend them right now, but that believe me say it was a lot. I don't trust friend, I don't trust family. I am chosen. Me no love likes like simile. Me only trust them.
Comrades, in this audience here tonight, I want to point out some people who I have a lot in common with. There's a young man here, 46 years old, named Shankar. Look him here in the white jersey. There's a young lady there by the name of Kilolo. Look her down there in the brown hat. There's Arita King. She's right here tonight. There is Susie. There is a Luca Brown right here tonight. You know what we have in common? All of we sit down under an NDP government in half their school in Diamonds. One of the greatest travesties of justice ever met out the children in this country.
Hit them for six. Hit them for six. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for six. Hit them for six. This time is.
And Barbara Green just waved his hand. Barbara Green went to New Ground School, and the rest of us went to Diamond School. But remember, when, yes, comrade, good night. When we were in half the school, they had elections in the country, you know. And the people voted for the bad-minded party. And the bad-minded party did not have the children of Diamonds and New Grounds and Mount Grenan and New Adelphi and South Union to study because they picked me when I go to tongue school and we had to sit down in half the school.
People want them sell me out. When
Everybody
them put a chicken or pizza. Tell me why you do with that pizza. You never talk like Lisa. Them sell me out. Them Lisa. What make you do with that pizza? Use me father to get visa. Yeah. The little fool never real to the thing deep in it.
Sina Matthias is here. She went to a half the school. If there was a Unity Labour Party government in at that time, Senior could have been a doctor, a lawyer, an economist right here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
I want to rule my destiny.
Mattis Jackson of Mongren and always said to me, I wanted 1 mark to pass my common entrance. And because of the bad-minded NDP, I did not enter a secondary school. So NDP could come and talk anything to anybody, run them.
I want to rule my destiny. Yeah, I want to rule my destiny.
Comrades,
whoa.
Before election, we have to mobilize one of the biggest marches ever to take place in St. Vincent and the Grenadines against those who want to bring back colonization and bring man from England to take over the citizenship that we hold so dear. But Friday, you can't talk to he about Vince's citizenship, you know, because he has two. Hear what Marshall say? You could have one, but he want two. You know why he want two? Because he has no respect for the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I want to compare himself with the wall bars, comrade Ralph. Friday, runway.
Them can't be labor, never. Never in my veins and my liver. Them can't be labor, never. Show me the 5 finger, them higher. 5 on every day. Oh, yeah, yo. 4 + 1 in the head.
You see this? You see this storm coming here? You see all those young men over there? And all these young men here? A deposit is already made on 26 acres of land to bring the first world-class hotel to South Central Windward, walking distance from Chapman's, right before our very eyes. World-class. The young men and women of Chapman's and of South Central Windward will be able to go there to get meaningful employment. In South Central Windward, we have excellent farmers. And when we are seeing the construction of the Argyle International Airport, and we are seeing more persons coming to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, you know what it means? It means that our farmers have more opportunities. Latai, Ewan Greggs, the comrades from Diamonds, the comrades from Lowmans, Larders, Higher Lowmans, Hadley's Village, throughout this whole constituency to grow more crops. That is diversification. And put it on pity truck to go wrong to Larders. You sell right away, you get your money right away, and they carry it down to Sandals, and they carry it over to the hotel over there in Sanssouci. That is what we're talking about, development, not selling our passport. Sell yours.
It is alright, alright. It is alright, alright. As long as I have my Lord beside me, it is alright. As long as I have his hands to hold, as long as he watches over my soul, as long as I'm under his control, it is alright.
And if Friday want to talk about sell passport, the Friday talk about selling the Canadian passport and leave the Vinci passport alone.
It is alright, alright. It is alright, alright. As long as I have my Lord beside me, it is alright. As long as I have his hands to hold, as long as he watches over my soul, as long as I'm under his control, it is alright. It is alright, alright. It is alright, alright. As long as I have my Lord beside me, it is alright.
Comrades, this election is a very important election. And I want for us to put aside the things which so easily beset us. In no country in the world, you're going to find every single road fixed. In no country in the world, all the needs of all the people will be solved at the same time. And my comrade say it's a fact. You go to United States of America, you go on Atlantic Avenue, some of the biggest potholes I ever see is in the United States of America, and they are a superpower.
Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks.
We had back-to-back disasters. So Ferry erupted, damaged people's roofs. Some people had a shake-up from since back in Thomas. And Beryl came and gave the roofs another shake-up. The Minister of Housing has a budget that he has to work with. And thousands of persons got assistance. I want to say tonight, if you don't have assistance, if you ain't get your assistance as yet, please be patient. Don't go and batter the government. Patience is virtue. Your assistance will come. We have promised before and we delivered and we will continue to deliver. Have patience.
Just a little bit longer now. Oh, God. Just a little bit longer now. Oh, God. Just a little bit longer now.
Outer has some patience. I put in two choices to you. Outer having some patience and waiting until next year to get 5 sheets of galvanized. Are doing a foolish thing now and allowing China to come in here and the passport people and block you from going inside your own airport where you have to pay all kind of money to them because they owe. Which one they rather? Have patience. Have patience. Your patience will reflect your love for your country and your understanding and your maturity that Rome was not built in a day. I went into the shop a while ago. Came off the stage. I went to see if they have any cocoa inside there, but they give me a Vitamalt instead. I met a little child. I asked her her age. She said she's 7 years old. Father was there. I said, what is your name? She said, my name is Amaya. So if you're from Chapman, you will know exactly where I went and who the father is. You know what she asked me? Whipper Ralph Day. You know why she asked me that? Because she knows of the good work that Comrade Ralph is doing. You think if he's in a bad man, she would have asked Whipper Ralph Day? Down to the babes are asking, my eyes have seen the glory of the coming of a first world country. I want for you to be there with me. You have to go to the polls and you have to vote overwhelmingly for the Unity Labour Party.
Me and my neighbor voting for Labour. Me and my neighbor voting for Labour. Show me your voting finger. Raise up your voting finger. Show me your voting finger. Raise up the voting. Alright, me and my neighbor voting for Labour. Voting for Labour. Me and my neighbor voting for Labour. Somebody say, oh, we voting the comrade back. Me and my neighbor voting for Labour. Me and my neighbor voting for Labour. Show me your voting finger. Raise up your voting finger. Show me your voting.
You know, I talking to my family here tonight. Growing up, I used to hear mothers used to tell their children, don't watch what people have because you don't know what they had to do to get it. That's the way I grew up on. Hear me mother say that. Hear other people, grandmother tell them that. You think all of the posters them they putting up on the polls, the NDP put it up on the polls, you think they get them for free? You think all the people they want to bring in to this country to vote, they're coming in for free? You think all the up and down they doing, they get the money for free? They don't sell the soul of the country that they do not have. And the people of St. Vincent and the Grenadines will never, ever, ever give to them. And I don't know. It's not my business. I don't know what they are going to tell the passport people on the 28th. I don't know. Because I know they can't face the passport people on the 27th. So I don't know on the 28th when the passport people come to the NDP for their money what they're going to tell them. But that is Friday and Bruce and them business. That's our business. Let us go to the poll. Let us vote the ULP overwhelmingly. I love you, comrades. Let us march towards victory.
Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks. Hit them for 6. Hit them for 6. This time is plenty licks. Leave at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. Leave at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. Comrade at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. The comrade at your door, knocking boom, boom, boom. And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear him lay. And every time I knock on me neighbor door, I hear him.
Oh, what a night, what a night. What a Wednesday night. In a Chapman's, what a night, what a night. In front. Comrades. Comrades, we are ready and ready. I want you to make some noise for Caesar. Comrades, remember the 13th of November is the final date for registration under the special registration period. November 13th. Make sure everybody is registered by then. If you don't have an ID card, go and get your ID card. If it expired, hold on, comrades, hold on. If your ID card expired, and you have a valid driver's license, you can vote with your driver's license. Okay? You can use your passport. Comrades, listen me carefully. Go. We have a special speaker coming to the microphone.
Sabuto is a good man.
Like all they don't want to go home. It seems like all they don't want to go home. Comrades, remember, Sunday night from 5 o'clock, we in Bayaboo.
Anything you want, just call on me. I've got a big bright smile, but my days are dark. Hungry till I can barely walk. Oh, too much to look on my face. No, don't have no food and my cupboard's dry. Only God knows how I get by. Oh, too much to look on my face. No, she's the something in your mind to tell yourself it's alright.
On Sunday, comrades.
Make
sure you're there. By your mouth.
My brother, read between the lines. Time to let her go. You know, see, she's showing you the signs. She's not happy no more. I tell you, separate between the lines.
friendship with talk about realness, cause real recognize real. So big up all the friends, them from the ends, them a bill. Cause the chill spot can never be a kill spot. Hear me now, this a one you have for the friend, them who know, say them not sell out, them when I need her. And for all of the one, them who know, say them not make my friend for the shade. I don't want for my friend, them, for my friend, them, the ones that true and not sell out.
Comrades, what a weekend we are about to have. It's a double banger. Saturday, Pito, Chateau. Saturday in Chateau. Sunday, we in Bayabo.
She know, she know, she know.
Tomorrow.
She know me treat her better than her man. But she a worry.
Tomorrow we're going Byra under the almond tree, 7 o'clock.
But certain things in life I say I want to do, hey. So you say me need to understand that you are made for a money man. But if you can't love me now, don't love me later. When my later is much greater, it only proves that you love the paper, my paper.
Oh.
If you can't love me now, don't love me later. When my later is much greater.
Hold on, Donovan. I want you to bring that back from the top. Because it have some man. I can't remember what his name again. It have some man. They love Canada more than they love St. Vincent and the Grenadines. They're proud of the Canadian passport, but they ain't proud of the Vinci passport. They mean selling the Canadian passport, but they want to sell the Vinci passport. If you can't love we now, don't love we later.
Things in life I say I want to do, hey. So you say me need to understand that. If you can't love me now, don't love me later. When my later is much greater, it only proves that you love the paper, my paper. If you can't love me now, don't love me later. When my later is much greater, come in no one, no impersonator for my paper. Girl, do it's not the first, not the last.
Oh my God. Can't get them out tonight. Listen, we have to wrap this thing up. Tomorrow from 7 o'clock, we have 2 meetings taking place. We're in Belmont at the Lookout. That will be basically Belmont. That area is where 3 constituencies converge. West St. George, East St. George, Maracua. So that's tomorrow night over there at the Lookout, Belmont. Also tomorrow night, same time, we're under the almond tree in Byra, 7 o'clock. See you all day. And then whole weekend with Jiggy. Whole weekend is labor style. We're going red out Chateau and we're going red out Bayabo. We dominate the whole thing. Thank you for coming, comrades. See you all here tomorrow.
It's for labor, for who? Labor.